Greetings and salutations, YouTube. A big old Buck back here with another episode of Buck's Baseball Podcast. Today it is Stub Sunday, and we're going over the top 10 players to invest in now, right now, not tomorrow, not next week, right now in MLB the Show 25. I'm basing this off of their current market value, price, and where I think they're going to be after the first, second, third player update, you know. So the player has to obviously be healthy. They can't be hurt right now. Otherwise, it's not going to do us any good. So we're going to be going over the 10 players that I like early to invest in MLB the Show 25. So without further ado, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new here. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And if my players aren't the same as your players, leave a comment below with who you're investing in right now. Let's get into it.
Hey, take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd.
At number 10, and yes, I am putting these players in order, and that is Masyn Winn. Masyn Winn had one of the best rookie seasons last year. He had very high WAR, mostly for defense. His bat was above league average, barely. He had some issues with swinging at a lot of pitches out of the zone. Now, he doesn't strike out. He doesn't strike out at all. His contact rate should probably be higher. His vision's really good at 78, though. Let's just take a look at this card. So, yeah, as you can see, his vision is 78. He's playing down, I guess, today. But yeah, he's gonna. I think this season he's gonna do a much better job of choosing the pitches he swings at. He's definitely a gold tier player. He's right on the cusp there at 79 being a gold. And if you remember, quick sell value for just 80 golds are 400. So right now you can purchase them for 280. Let's go and look and see. Yeah, so you can see somebody's buying a few of them right now. 270, 269. So somebody set them. Don't be this person, okay? First off, don't be this person. See how it goes. 256, then there's a jump to 258, to 259, that's fine, 260, 261. These people know how to do the market. And then it goes from 261 to 269. Why? Why wouldn't you just put in 262 if you're just looking for one for your collection? Why would you go 269? The next person gets it, they're like 270. Yeah, all right, I need one. And then this next person jumps up 10 more to invest in a player when you could just go 271. Or you could be really smart, right? And look at the prices. So you have 9 at 259, 3 at 260, 5 at 261. So put your investment price, Mr. 280, at 262 and let the 270 and 269 get filled. Why would you jump all the way at 280 to buy a bunch of these cards? Obviously, a lot of us feel like he's going to be going gold. So if you're smart, if you're paying attention today, look at the gaps, look at who's ahead, and then put your price in to buy accordingly. Don't be like the 280 idiot. All right. All right, at number 9 and number 8, it is a pair of Cincinnati Reds. First up, a healthy Matt McLain. Now, if you remember Matt McLain, his rookie season was really good. Really, really good. He was hurt all of last year. As you can see, he's playing up today, 4 spots. That's pretty good. Matt McLain is on a mission to put his name back in the conversation for best second baseman, middle infielders, in fact, in baseball. He is very talented, very good player. And as you can see, he's only a 74 bronze. Now, he is selling like a little higher right now. Let's go in and look at the market breakdown. As you can see, people are investing in Matt McLain, 21 at 105, 31 at 106, 13 at 108. I still think there's plenty of room to invest here. A lot of these orders get filled quickly. So if you could fill in the 107, 109, 110, I think he's a hold for gold this year, for sure. He got close to that before. I believe he'll get back there. He's one of the best middle infielders in baseball. Just a solid bat, solid defender. And he's got plenty of room to increase his overall easily this season. He only needs to go up 6 points and to be gold. So as you can see, quick sell gold 80, even 80 is 400. So you can quadruple your money. Matt McLain, solid investment. In my opinion, an even better investment, and there's actually 2 pitchers for the Reds, but I'm choosing Nick Lodolo. I'm a big Nick Lodolo stan. Again, another player who has had some injuries. He's back. He's healthy. Yeah, I'm ready for the Nick Lodolo comeback season, you know? Talked this spring about how healthy he is, how good he feels, and I believe this is another hold for gold candidate. And the best part about Nick right now is nobody is really, I mean, there is somebody there at 92 as again, but look, again, this just trying, and you know what? I know Mills is part of the reason this is the thing because he memes the crap out of this, and it drives me nuts. I love Mills, but this just drives me nuts. Look at this. 75, 76, all the way to 79, 80, 81, 82. All right, we're doing well. Then we go to 89. Why? And then the next person's like, I'm dumber than you. Let me go to 92. Like, this is still a great investment. Hell, I believe buying them up at 124 is really good because, you know, or even at 139 because I believe he's a hold for gold. But, you know, you want to get him the cheaper you can. This is a great investment. Nick Lodolo is a great investment. And there is another Reds pitcher that I really like too. Rhett Lauder. I believe he is down here. Yeah, Rhett Lauder. Young man, throws hard. Not sure. I haven't double checked to see if he's in the rotation. That's why I didn't mention him. But you can see a lot of people heavily invested in Rhett Lauder here. Great investment as a low level bronze, cheap option. You can pick him up for 46 right now. And it's not really going to hurt your stub count. Put in a bunch of buy orders. So he's kind of 1B as far as the pitchers go for Cincinnati, but I really love Nick Lodolo and I absolutely love Matt McLean. Number 7, it's the Yankees catcher, Austin Wells. First off, can we talk about the mustache game? Holy crap, that thing is great. Oh, dude, that caterpillar is crawling, baby. I love it. But yeah, this guy is a solid catcher. I really like him a lot. I think his bat's going to pick up this year. Right now, he's a common hitter. I don't think that's going to stick. I think he's going to be really, really good this season. He's only 25 years old. You know, to have a mustache game that great at 25 is crazy. Right? He's a left-handed hitter. I think he's got some plus power. He's just struggled against lefties, but they have talked about hitting him at leadoff against right-handed pitching. That tells you how much, you know, they really like his bat, and I think that his bat has a lot of room for improvement as far as his card goes here in the show. He is 4 points away from a gold, and let's go take a look at his market right now. Currently, he's sitting at 142. There is some investment there. As you know, this is actually really good. 131, 132, 133, 5, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2. So Yankee fans or whoever's investing here clearly follow the rules of investment. It is a little bit higher for a 76 overall, but that is because this dude has a very high ceiling at the catcher position. And once his bat really gets going this year, if he can improve at all against lefties, he's going to be an easy gold because that's where he struggled last year. So if he starts hitting lefties at all, he's really going to get going really quickly. And I think he's one of the best young catchers in baseball. Number 6, I kind of have a 6A and a 6B, and they're both Houston Astros pitchers. The first one I like more is Spencer Arrighetti. I like him because of where he's at. He's a 72 bronze. He's going to be in a prominent position in that rotation. He's a very solid young pitcher at age 25. And if you go look at his market right now, super cheap. Now, there are a lot of people investing 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 33. Most people are following the rules. You can sneak in at 32 if you wanted to. These get filled really fast, but even higher, you know, this is a very low risk, high reward situation. He's got a great arm. He's got a 5-pitch mix. And like I said, he's very young. And there is another pitcher who I have been high on for, if you watch my videos, for 3 years. That is Hunter Brown. He's healthy again this year. As you can see, people are investing. Dumb people, obviously. 98 to 104 makes absolutely no sense. And you can see his putting in his buy orders versus his sell orders is pretty close. So you could buy a few of the 125, 126, 128 while investing at 106, or even trying to fill in that 99 spot and wait for the 105s and 104s to get filled. You know, just depending upon how many people watch this video or how many people are interested in investing in Hunter Brown. But I do believe he's a hold for gold. And I think Arrighetti has a solid chance to you know, at worst, get to a low silver. So with his price, it's definitely okay to invest in him because he's barely above quick sell price right there at 33. He's only 8 stubs above it. So very low risk, very high reward type pitcher. And he's got show hair. Look at that hair. That's great. Number 5 is somebody you probably never even heard of. He's from the great state of Illinois, where I'm from. He's 25 years old, and right now he's a common for the Colorado Rockies. I hesitated at even putting this one out there because I have been investing in him, and I think he has a chance to take over the Rockies closer position. The dude's fastball was like in the 99th percentile when he came up last year. Super great. And his split finger, they call it a splitter here, but it's actually split finger fastball, is a wipeout strikeout pitch. This kid is very talented. Now, I know the Rockies were talking about going with Tyler Kinley at their closer. This kid came in last year and did notch a couple saves. He only pitched like 11 innings, but he's going to be on their roster, and he's got an explosive arm. And I think there's a great chance he could take over the Rockies closer position. And if he does that, then yeah. He's definitely going to go up. He's a 60 overall right now. He has 99 velocity on his card already. He's got outlier on his fastball. He is not only a great low-key common for MLB the Show to sneak into your team, but he's a great investment for the future. And let's look here at his market right now. I am currently sitting at 6 stubs. And yeah, I'm the one with the buy orders there. I've been picking them up since yesterday, but it's been kind of slow. I think I'm sitting at about 60 or 70 of them. So if you want to, go above me and listen to me here at number 5, feel free. If you don't want it to, that's fine. Like I said, I almost didn't mention this one because he was low key, kind of my little secret, but I'm giving him to you at number 5. You're welcome. All right, at number 4 and number 3, we have 2 Detroit Tiger starters, both of whom are going to be in their rotation, it looks like, this year. And the first one is probably the one that most people know about right now, and that's Jackson Jobe. Let's take a look at his card. 22 years old. He did come out of the bullpen last year for them, and he's going to be a starter this year. It looks like he's going to be probably their 5th starter, slotted behind, obviously, the greats. They got Flaherty. They have Skubal. They have Flaherty. They have Reese Olson, who's another solid starter. We could talk about him as well. Let's take a look at his card in case you want to take a look. 25 years old, another great young starting pitcher prospect for these guys, and he's super cheap at 98 stubs at a 76 silver. But today I want to talk about these 2 beasts down here, Jackson Jobe and Casey Mize. Casey Mize is another one I'm invested in. Yeah, I've been buried here. I'm sitting at 50 stubs, and I've been buried, as you can see, 51, 52. People are following the rules here. I like this. Casey's had a breakout spring, an absolutely crazy good spring. He's healthy, finally, and he's still only 27 years old, so it's not like he's an aged prospect. He's just a prospect that had a lot of injury issues. And if you look at his card, he's got 99 velo, 94 break. He doesn't have the outlier on his fastball because it hits 96. He's got a great sinker, splitter, slider, knuckle curve. He has it all. He has a chance. Oh, look at that. I earned some rewards. He has a chance to be the second best starter in this rotation, but so does Jackson Jobe. I think both of them have a higher ceiling, obviously, than Jack Flaherty, even though I love Jack Flaherty. And I believe the same can be said about Reese Olson. So the Tigers are loaded as starting pitching. I think they're very underrated as an overall staff by some people, but both these guys are great cards to invest in. Jobe had a rougher spring than Mize, but that doesn't keep me from wanting to invest in him. Yeah, 22 years old, absolute beast. He's got so much growth potential here. And then if you look at his market, there is some investment. There's a dumbass who went from 76 to 83. But outside of that, there's some investment opportunity here. But yeah, so we're going 4 and 3 here, but you could actually go 4, 3, and 2 if you want to throw Reese Olson in there as well. At number 2, it is Matt Wallner. Now, he's had an amazing spring, like absolute breakout spring. He's 27. He had 6 homers this spring so far. He's going to be in the lineup every day, they said. Last year, he reached base at 37% of the time. He had a 149 OPS plus. And he had 13 homers. But I think this year he's going to take another step forward. He is the lowest silver you can be right now. And he's going to be in a prominent role in the Minnesota offense this season. He's still a common hitter because he has struck out a little bit. So he's only got 25 vision. He had struggled hitting lefties, but absolutely destroys righties, which is most of the league that you will be facing. He's got a great arm in the outfield, crazy arm. He's a halfway decent fielder. Not tremendous, but the arm is a cannon. And if we go take a look at his market right now, he's sitting at, well, we have a couple people breaking the market rules, but overall investment is at 80 to 88. Look at this. This is absolutely disgusting. 77 to 80 to 88 is where the guy, people, unless there was, now sometimes there could be people between that who took out their buy orders, they changed their mind. So that leaves that gap sometimes, but a lot of times it's just people are dumb and they think they have to jump up in order to get their card. Now, if you're just looking to buy one, going 95 to 100 here is fine. But yeah, I would set your price. I would let those 88s maybe get filled or set your price at 89. There's only 189, a couple of 90s. I would set it above that 88 probably. He's a hold for gold this year. If he can hit lefties at all, he's going to be an easy 80 overall. I really like this kid a lot, and he is my number 2 investment, and I can't wait to talk about number 1. All right, number 1 is Wyatt Langford. Now, he is a little bit more expensive of an investment, but he's already at 83. He's 2 steps away from an 85. And if you remember, 85 quick sell is 3,000 stubs. So right now he's sitting at quick sell. All right, my number 1 investment is a little bit more expensive investment, but I do believe in this player a lot, and that is Wyatt Langford. Wyatt was one of the best rookies in baseball last year. He had a couple of months where he was the best rookie in baseball. Quick sell values right now are 1,200, so he's 100 above quick sell at 83, and quick sells at 85 diamond, which is the lowest diamond, is 3,000 stubs. So having said that, this is a double your stub, high risk, high reward type situation where I believe, it's his age 23 season. Yeah, 23. And I think he's poised to, in that lineup, very good lineup, by the way, to really take off. He's got to improve his numbers against right-handed pitching. As you can see, his contact and power against right-handed pitching is low, but he's going to improve that. He mashes everybody, and he's a very good fielder. Very solid, accurate arm. And I believe that his offense is going to propel this card to a diamond at some point this year. He's just got to stay healthy. He's got to stay on the field. And I know this is more expensive investment, but I believe in this investment. I am invested in him at, I'm not going to tell you which one of these is me. But I do have many buy orders in for him. None of them have been filled yet. But I do have many in, and I'm hoping they get filled. And I may end up raising them myself. I just got to see what's going to happen when the season starts here, how high he's going to go. But right now, he's very, very affordable, and he's only 100 stubs over quick sell. So it's not like you'd be out a lot. If you got hurt or something, you could still flip him over and get your money back out of him. I really like him a lot. He is definitely my number 1 investment, but I also have a 1B that I like, and that is this dude, Oneil Cruz. He's moved to center field for the Pirates. So many people have forgotten about him. I feel like he's been overlooked because of the shortstops that are in the National League Central now. He's moved to center. He's not playing shortstop anymore. He's a tremendous athlete, 6'7", 26 years old. He's just entering his prime, and I think he's primed for one of the best breakout seasons in baseball this year. He is my 1B, and right now he is pretty much at quick sell. 404, 400's quick sell. I think he's a potential hold for diamond. I think he's going to break out in that lineup this year and be the leader of the offense. Again, very, very low risk. There's really no risk at all because you could flip him and get your money back at this price. And he's a more solid investment at number 1, I think, than Wyatt Langford because of the fact that the risk is so low. But I just feel like Wyatt's ceiling is much higher this season. But for a 1B at pretty much quick sell value, Oneil Cruz is my guy. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see where I'm at, no money spent so far this year. We are done with all the Legends and Flashback stuff that they have out right now. We have 2 of the bosses. I will be picking up Beltray some point here soon. And live series, we are down to the O's, Yankees, Jays, Guardians, Royals, Astros, A's, Rangers, Braves, Mets, Phillies, Pirates. We just need Skeens, Diamondbacks, Dodgers, and Padres. So we're doing pretty well. All these teams have been done completely no money spent, and we are sitting at 312,000 stubs. That is because I bought Kyle Tucker this morning to finish the Cubs collection. I feel like, I picked him up at 38K. That's probably a little bit overpay, but some of these cards aren't going down. And in fact, Skeens keeps going up every day. So I'm going to wait on Skeens because I just feel like his price is just way too high. So I'm going to wait out him. I really want Ted Simmons. He's the only Cardinal I'm missing, but I'm willing to wait because I just feel like Skeens is just way too high right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Again, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I do upload baseball content here pretty much every day. We will do Stub Sunday every Sunday from here on out. So if you're looking for ways to make stubs, flipping, investments, little things to do in the game, I'm your guy every Sunday to check out. Sometimes during the week, I will throw up a Wednesday video or something. If something comes out content wise or something really important comes out, I will throw that up too as well. But for the most part, we're going to be working on our franchise Cardinal rebuild right now, and then we'll be doing a wheel spin for a second team and Road to the Show for the very first time. If you haven't seen episode 1, please go check it out. I really had a lot of fun making it. Episode 2 will be out tomorrow, so make sure you check that out as well. And until next time, you can catch me right here, same Buck time, same Buck channel.